Hello everybody, it's me here, Cameron Brown from the HowToCameron channel, and today's theme is going to be on Eugenia Cooney. Actually, halt that! I'm not allowed to make a video on Eugenia Cooney because it's an invasion of her privacy, as Jaclyn Glenn says. I've made a couple of videos on Eugenia Cooney, talking about obviously how she's in quite a bad situation, but most of the videos that I made were quite, you know, nice, I thought, especially to her and her family. Like, I wasn't putting down her family, I wasn't saying that it was her fault, nor her family's fault. Like, for example, Vegan Gains, he made a video, Eugenia Cooney's parents are the problem. I did not tag it on anyone. I tried to make videos that were more calm and more realistic over these videos, which are just over the top, I believe. What the flip is this? What is this woman doing? Ugh, that's disgusting. I'm not watching that. No. I saw a video made by a good friend, Jaclyn Glenn, titled Dirty Dan is Worse Than Onision. Just because this guy has exploited Eugenia for views. Now, here's the thing that's funny. You cannot call someone out for exploiting someone for views if you are getting views from her name as well. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, you're telling me 200,000 people watched this video just because of Dirty Dan? No, they watched this video because Eugenia Cooney was in the description. And even though she isn't in the title nor the thumbnail, the YouTube algorithm's really smart. Okay, if you search up Eugenia Cooney like I did, her video pops up. That's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting, isn't it? So she's saying, oh yeah, they're exploiting Eugenia Cooney for views and this is wrong, whilst she's doing the same, which is fantastic. If you don't know who Jaclyn Glenn is one of my favourite YouTubers. Yeah, that's a lie. What am I saying? I'm not gonna lie, Jaclyn Glenn, I do not like your red hair. Sorry. Smash like on this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. I can't believe I said that at the start of the video. Like a completely stupid point. I wonder how many people are going to get butthurt because I said that.
Really not excited about this video, guys.
That's a lie. That's a lie. She's not excited to make this video. Shut up.
For as long as I've known Eugenia, I have been getting harassed about her. For as long as I've known Eugenia, I have kept our private life private. And that's not going to change in this video. Dirty Dan, aka Danny Edge, Onision, and countless others have been making videos profiting off of Eugenia.
This already just annoys me. Now this technically ties into me because I've made videos on Eugenia Cooney, but here's the fact of the matter, right? This video's monetized and has 3 mid-roll ads in. So shut up, you cannot be criticizing people for profiting off Eugenia Cooney when you're literally doing the same thing. Furthermore, all the videos I've made on her have been demonetized. And I'm very sure that Onision's videos on Eugenia Cooney have been demonetized as well. So I don't get what she's even saying. Like, you know, when you say that people have been profiting from someone, that's like they've been using them. But that's not the fact of the matter. People making videos on Eugenia Cooney are not using her for views. They're just talking about her for views. I think it's very different.
It has been incredibly difficult for me to sit back and stay silent about all of it.
Yet
but
she's managed.
I did not have a choice. I was under a lot of pressure to remain silent. And to a large degree, I'm still under that same amount of pressure. But seeing all of the videos...
No, I need to pause the video right here. She's literally saying that she's been pressured to speak out, but she's staying silent. How does that sound like a good thing? How is being silent about someone like a good thing? In my opinion, Eugenia Cooney, she's in a horrible place right now. And I hate to say this, but if I was Eugenia Cooney's friend, I would not give one shit about the friendship. I would prioritize 100% her getting better. And I honestly do think that includes being public about the issues she actually has. Yes, it'll hurt her feelings. Yes, it'll betray the friendship and trust. But it will ultimately save her life. That's how I see it. I'm sorry if that's controversial. I don't care.
All the misinformation and all of the profit, it's making me sick, and I have to say something about that. Not
3 mid-roll ads in the video.
I mean, it's going to be difficult for me to make this video and keep the most important pieces of information private, but I'm going to do my best.
No, you need to stop right now, okay? If you want people to stop talking about someone, you don't make a video saying, well, I'm going to have to keep things private. Lots of things are going to have to be kept quiet because that just increases the amount of speculation, you idiot. Oh my God. Is her hair red because she had internal bleeding in the head? I don't get it, maybe. Maybe that's why she's so dumb. If you want people to stop making videos on someone, You know what you do? You just don't talk about them. That genuinely works. You don't give them attention. If you make a flipping video titled this, for Christ's sake, you're literally begging for their attention, okay?
Danny Edge says he's spoken to Eugenia. He's parading around like he has some kind of inside information about her, but he doesn't. Onision has no clue what's going on. Every word that's come out of his mouth has been pure speculation and nothing more. I mean, he's taking bits and pieces of things that he sees online and he's throwing them together, trying to come up with some kind of hypothetical scenario. But hey, it makes sense, because if you throw out 100 million different hypothetical scenarios, at the end of the day, you might find out that one of them was right, and then you can say, haha, I knew it all along. Onision is always right.
The thing I don't get is I've watched Onision's videos on Eugenia Cooney, and I'll be honest, I don't think he's speculating. I think he's looking at the evidence and is coming up with potential scenarios. I don't think he's quote-unquote speculating in such a careless manner as she's depicting. And I honestly do think Onision is profiting off her name in terms of views. Like, for example, he had like a Sims series in which he had Eugenia Cooney in, which I just thought was kind of distasteful, but whatever. Oh, The Sims. Oh, an advert on Jaclyn Glenn's video. Her video which she talks about not profiting on someone for views. Haha, that's funny. Onision, I don't think is speculating in such a careless manner. That's not it. I don't think so. And you can only criticize that if you actually watch Onision's videos, and I guarantee not many people do. Like, I feel like a lot of people are quick to say, oh, Onision did this thing wrong. Because he's so irrelevant, no one actually fact checks any of these criticism videos made on him. Hence, just assume that they're telling the gospel truth.
Someone made a GoFundMe. People are calling the police. Stop trying to find a damn hero. We don't need a hero. You guys don't need any information. You're not entitled to any information about her private life. She publicly tweeted that she wanted privacy, and the only thing that that's resulted in is more people going online claiming that they have inside information that they do not.
Okay. I don't get this. Because, like, I've not seen, like, that many videos made about her, which, I mean, I get what she's saying, but, like, I think she's just generalizing everyone who's making videos on Eugenia Cooney as the worst case scenario. People who are just making up stuff about her to get views and that are quite intrusive. But for me, like, I'm not intrusive, and I don't think Onision is that intrusive of her. I'm not even gonna lie.
Onision has several times tried to give himself some kind of credit for saving her. Now Danny Edge is trying to take some kind of credit for saving her. All these people...
You know, Onision literally said, I'm not taking credit for saving Eugenia Cooney. Jaclyn Glenn goes, he's taking credit for saving Eugenia Cooney. I don't think he is trying to take credit for it. I think she's just interpreting it in that way. If someone makes a video titled, we helped save Eugenia Cooney, that's like it's a positive video towards the fans of Eugenia Cooney, the people who care about her. It may not be fully true, but I don't think it really has that intent to be like, I saved her only. I just don't.
All these people, meanwhile, would humbly sit back and be like, no, 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 it was you who saved her. But they're saying it in some kind of arrogant tone that's giving themselves some kind of credit. Everyone just wants to smell their own farts and kiss their own ass throughout this whole thing. And
I don't get how you can figure that out, Chief. Someone comments, thank you guys, you helped save her. That means he's arrogant? How is that arrogance? And it's not like I'm alone on this. This comment has 5k likes and only 100 people replying. You know, if loads of people disagree with this, it'd get loads more replies. So I honestly think Jaclyn Glenn is just chatting Schmidt pretty much.
Those of you who don't know, I was in a very tough spot, which I can't explain right now, but I was in a very tough spot, and I needed for Onision to stop publicly tweeting at me, to stop tweeting at my friends, to help Eugenia, because the hype he was causing around that situation was directly getting in the way of what we were already...
No. Eugenia Cooney created the hype around the situation herself. Her own videos did that. I actually think the videos made on her calmed people down a bit. Honestly, I saw a latest video, right? I literally was like, oh my god, I was in awe. But then after I watched a couple of videos about it, I was less in awe. It did the opposite for me, really.
Because I can't talk to anyone about it outside of a very small group of people. One of those people is my boyfriend, David, and He has an interesting perspective on all of this and a little bit to add to the whole Danny Edge situation. So let's go talk to him for a second.
We overexposed?
Yeah, we're real bright.
Real bright? You know I'm so bright that my mother calls me son? Alright, back to...
I don't like David. Let's skip this.
Then Danny Edge posts a video acting like he's been in contact with her and has the means to post a video giving all of us an update.
We set out to help her, and she's getting help. We set out to save her, and she's okay.
Oh, she's okay. She's okay now. Do you see what I mean, though? Do you see? He makes this video as though, like, it's titled, I spoke to Eugenia. Not like, one time in my life I had a conversation with her, but I spoke to her. This was after her...
So, let's get this straight. This guy's lying about talking to her and having news on her. Okay, that's rough. But when this guy, though, said that she's okay, I don't know why that's such an outrageous thing to say, because surely if Eugenia Cooney doesn't want all this attention, if someone, one of her past friends or one of her friends or whatever, if they see one of her friends go, oh yeah, she's in treatment now, it's okay, surely that'll reduce the craze and people won't be so quick to make videos on her and people won't be so quick to want a quick response to how she's doing. Instead, they'll be like, okay, she's okay, that's fine. I don't know why Jaclyn Glenn's so annoyed by that, to be honest. I think Jaclyn Glenn is actually jealous that Eugenia Cooney's other friends are getting more credit for helping Eugenia Cooney than she is.
I know part of this is my fault, but now that everything's okay...
Everything is not okay. Everything is not just poof.
So you want people to stop talking about Eugenia Cooney, you want people to let her be, but then you're saying, oh yeah, she's not okay. Like, people look up to her. Like, if you look up to someone, naturally you're going to be interested in how they're doing and if they're suffering or whether they're suffering and how they're suffering. When you say, oh, it's none of your business, but she's not okay. Like, are you dumb? Like, I just don't get it.
Anyway, the final news is I am not making a dime on these Eugenia Cooney videos. As you can see, they are all demonetized.
Okay, but the video is demonetized, meaning you wanted it to be monetized. Just so people know, when you post a video, you have the option to remove monetization yourself.
Why would he not want it to be monetized? Like, what's wrong with having adverts on a video? Like, even if it's about a sensitive topic, like, he spent time on the video. People are watching it. Like, literally, you did the same. You did not choose to unmonetize your video. There's a flipping ad here, Jaclyn Glenn, you hypocritical bitch.
Monetizing a video is only one of the many ways you can profit from someone online. So he's using Eugenia's name in all of these videos.
Are you fucking joking? She has a Patreon linked in the description. You know what? I'm just going to say this now. Jaclyn Glenn is a massive hypocrite. I'm glad Social Repose was horrible to her. Thanks for watching this video. Smash like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye. That was a joke, by the way. I'm actually not happy that he treated her like crap. But I don't like her. Okay, I just don't. I'm sorry.